MLB The Show is on the air as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Field in Arlington. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. The Yankees are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Mike Foltynewicz, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
And now, Derek Jeter. He'll get us started in this one
Yankees,
under the lights.
the shortstop, Derek.
First pitch on its way. Start of a 4-game set as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, but let's not focus on that. They're 1-0. Last game they were able to get a W. Let's see if they continue that momentum today and start playing some consistent baseball.
Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. The count now at 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Now to the plate, Bernie Williams. He's seen that average climb during his 7th streak. First pitch on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
1 out, nobody on. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home. This one's flared out toward left. And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Throw over to first. Runner's back. Here comes Tino Martinez as it's grounded sharply to first. Culberson back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play and the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. It's the Yankees nothing, Rangers coming to bat on Major League Baseball, The Show. David Wells gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first 2 guys in the batting order.
The average for him at 267 on the year. 3 homers and 11 RBIs. Trammell grabs it cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Batting first,
David Dahl to the plate now. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the pitch.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Rangers set down in order. We are still scoreless. Striding in is Jose Canseco. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music, up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
2-1 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Darryl Strawberry is on deck. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Darryl Strawberry. Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Now here's the first offering. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 1-0 home, and he fouls this one off. Canseco gets his lead at first, nobody out. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in there. Two and 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 2-1. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and that's now 2 innings and 2 double play balls here tonight. 2 away now. So the next to bat will be Tim Raines as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
I'm so impressed with him and his ability to hit from both sides of the dish. I mean, we've all seen guys that do it, but really, they usually...
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
3-0 now.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
He's set. The 3-0 offering.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now to bat, Joey Gallo. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
The right fielder.
Fouled away.
Joey Gallo.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. 2-1 now.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
2-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Chris Davis is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. At the plate now is Jorge Posada. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Jorge Posada.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch.
I got the count 1-2. That's ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Swing and a miss as Posada's gone for the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. So stepping in is Derek Jeter, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on the way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Fastball well outside.
1-1.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Over to first, and that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So here is Charlie Culberson, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one. 264
is average entering play. 2 home runs and 15 RBIs. 2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Bernie Williams.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis is after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Next, it'll be Tino Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Next for New York, Jose Canseco worked a walk his first time up. Pitch on the way.
Oh, that pitch is out. That's ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2-0 count, the pitch. And it's fouled away. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Full count now. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 9 on the year, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
At the plate now, Darryl Strawberry. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
The 2-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Davis is under it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Now 1-0 Yanks. So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Pitch is popped up. Tino is under it, and there's 1 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Nick Solak goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. David Dahl is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 90.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Rangers set down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Into the box, Tim Raines. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Davis will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and batting next to be Alfonso Soriano. First offering. Lifted in the air out to left. Dahl will wait on it, and that's out number 2.
The batter, the catcher.
2 down, no one on base. And here's the switch hitting Jorge Posada. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line drive, base hit to right.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
In there, a base hit.
The batter, number 2, Derek Jeter.
Standing in now, Derek Jeter, and he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. That's in there, base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make 1 good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
Into the box, Bernie Williams, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Three and 0 now.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Trammell on third. Jeter at second with 2 gone. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Davis is under it, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Gallo.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Gallo is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. Willie Calhoun is in for the 2nd time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And right into the shift. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 4, Chris Davis.
Next, it'll be Chris Davis. First offering. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They trail it here 2-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that brings up Tino Martinez.
The first baseman, Tino Martinez.
And now the first pitch. Soft liner to the right side, and this will be put away easily for the out. Jose Canseco will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Now here's the first offering. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Hard ground ball to third. There's Connor Falefa. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping in next, Darryl Strawberry. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is the right fielder. At the track, the wall, and it's gone. Solo shot to right center. Number 13 for him on the year as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Tim Raines stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ball 2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The 2-1 home makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Culberson is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Charlie Culberson. In there for strike 1.
Charlie Culberson.
Line drive to center field, and the Rangers are in the hit column.
Up next for the Rangers.
Nate Lowe
The
digging
first
in
baseman.
now. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball two.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
All even now, 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Fouled off. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes,
batting,
but how about
catcher,
the amount of strikeouts? And what's
Jose.
even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Inside and low, 2-1. And he fouls this one off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another
Now
changeup.
it's 3-2.
3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Raines is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Isaiah Kiner Falefa.
Kiner Falefa.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
That'll bring in Nick Solak. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. A run for the Rangers thanks to the RBI double. Bottom 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
Alfonso Soriano.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. Coming in is Dahl. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jorge Posada, a hit in 2 tries so far. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Posada is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Throw to first will be in time to get Posada 2 away.
The third baseman, number 3.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. A ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Skied down the left field line. Hit high and deep to right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple.
And that's his second triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
At the plate, Derek Jeter. He grounds it sharply to third. There's Connor Falefa. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Back with more Monday Night Baseball. Last half of the 7th here. And standing in the outfielder, David Dahl. Slider laid off for a ball.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Count even now at 1-1. 2-1 to David Dahl.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And it's fouled away. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 13, Joey.
Here's Joey Gallo now. First delivery to him. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
Hit hard but foul. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Now into the box, Willie Calhoun. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Rangers set down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Taylor Hearn has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52.
Bernie Williams will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Digging in next, Tino Martinez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Fouled off. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jose Canseco. Grounded out in his last at-bat. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left.
Ranging back is Dahl.
On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. And it's still 3-1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Chris Davis.
The center fielder.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Davis.
Ball 1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Next to hit, Charlie Culberson. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Now batting.
So next to bat will be Nate Lowe. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Swung on and missed, 1-1.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Looking to send him packing again. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Score holds, it's 3-1. DeMarcus Evans enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Darryl Strawberry. Line drive to center field, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Up next for the Yankees.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
The 1-0 home.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way is taken, ball 3. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Culberson on to first, and they get the double play.
The batter, the second baseman.
So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. First pitch on its way.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Count is 1-2.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. One hit.
Leading off for the Rangers, the catcher, Jose.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Williams is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So next to the plate for
Isaiah.
Texas, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 15.
Next up,
Second
Nick
baseman.
Solak. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Lifted in the air out towards left center. He brings it in, and the Yankees will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the first. So close to baseball history.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. So the Bronx Bombers wrap up their 20th road win of the season. David Wells earns win number 7 on the season as he struck out 13 in this one. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees,